Hey you guys, it's Bright tonight. We're here with a quick update on the Not So Resilient Jenkins. This has been a thought of mine for a very long time, and that is the concept that Steph and Drew being in the situation that they are in right now is their content. So they don't want a home. They don't want to move, because once they move and they're settled, all of her views are going to tank and everyone's going to stop even looking twice in her direction. This content creator gave her opinions on this, and allegedly Steph was offered housing for about $600 per month in her local area and was not interested in it. So we're gonna chat for a few. If you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so full transparency, my mic battery is very low, so we're going to get through this quickly and efficiently. But let's start out with this video that I came across. Her caption on this video says, "At what point and cost will you finally prioritize your children's needs over Drew's wants and your lack of self-esteem? Hashtag bad moms of TikTok." I love it. Round of applause for that alone. But let's watch the video and then I'll give my thoughts.
I'm gonna need Stephanie Thompson and not Jenkins. Her last name not Jenkins, and it can't be Jenkins. She's not married to Andrew. She's currently married to someone that essayed their own mother and siblings. So I'm gonna need Stephanie Thompson to come to the front of the congregation, because why do I see people in comment section saying that they offered you housing and you told them no? That you turned it down. I know people can be lying on the internet, but just like how they could be lying, they could be telling the truth too. And I've seen multiple comments of people saying that they've offered her housing and she turned it down. Stephanie, if this is true, then that just further solidifies why those...
She has also been offered jobs. She's been offered employment in her local area, even if it's on a part-time basis. There have been people saying, hey, I know management at so-and-so grocery store. Oh, this place is hiring, that place is hiring. And she completely ignores it. So that's why I'm going on the side of this is most likely true. Just because she doesn't want to work. She doesn't want housing because she knows that this awful situation that she's putting her kids through is her content. And it's the way that she stays somewhat relevant online.
Kids need to be taken and placed in a home where they will be loved and nurtured and actually put as priority, because you put Drew's wants first, not even your wants, because your self-esteem is down the drain and it's all about what Drew wants. That's why you come out here and embarrass yourself every single day by being with this man that you know is cheating on you, that doesn't provide for your kids, that allowed y'all to be in a motel room, that has you come out here and lie and say that the PS5 is for Miss Rachel, but then here you go panning to him playing on it while y'all changing motel rooms every 28 days. A man that you knew was a deadbeat, but you still decided to have kids by him, and then now you complain about him being a deadbeat to your kids. You put that person over your kids' emotional well-being, financial stability, safety, heavy on the safety, because the reason why those kids was in the living room to begin with in that last apartment is because Drew wanted to be in the bedroom so that way y'all could continue making kids. Y'all priorities have always been in the wrong place. That's why we seen them Trojans sitting on top of your refrigerator. But you're gonna have to come on here and prove that these people lying about them offering you housing and you turning it down, because at this point enough is enough. You want to live in homelessness, that's your business, but these kids don't deserve that. So I just seen this comment in the comment section of a video of someone showing a housing option that Stephanie can use because they're...
So this comment says, my aunt offered her a home in La Grande, 500 down payment and 600 rent. No credit checks, no landlord checks. She wanted to help these kids. Stephanie told her, no, thank you. Imagine being handed that opportunity, especially in this climate that we're in right now. There are people that have been, fired, let go, can't find new jobs. You offer anyone in any kind of situation that, and they're going to take it and run with it, especially if they know that their kids are experiencing something that no child should have to experience. You had your, literally like your get out of jail free card, and you said no thank you.
And someone said my aunt offered her a home in La Grande, $500 down payment and $600 rent. No credit checks, no landlord checks. She just wanted to help these kids. Stephanie told her no thank you. Imagine only having to pay $600 in rent. Imagine only having to do a $500 deposit, not first month or last month. Stephanie, you better, ooh, girl. Girl then followed up with saying, my aunt lives a few hours away from where they stay. She has several duplexes and 2 houses. She offered Stephanie a 3-bedroom house that has a fenced-in backyard in La Grande, Oregon. She offered to let them pay a very low deposit and monthly rent of $600-ish per month for a year. Then the rent will go up to $900 after a year. Only $900, imagine. Most landlords want first and last month's rent and a high deposit. My aunt even said she wouldn't do a credit check or landlord background check. The house is nice. Even has a food island, big rooms. One of the bedrooms even has a window seat. She just wanted to help get those kids out of that hotel. The only reply she got back was a no thank you. Someone else responded by saying that they know a woman that knows property owners in Stephanie's area that offered her the same, and Stephanie turned those down as well. What's going on, Stephanie? Because all the empathy done right now. The empathy that people have for you and your family is gone. Now it's turned into anger solely for those kids because they do not deserve this lifestyle that you are placing on them. She loves to call the people that hold her accountable her haters, but it's not even that people hate. People just want to see you make one decision in the best interest of your children. At least just one. And get rid of that dog bed for Manova and get her a pack-in place so that way she doesn't crawl out of it and someone steps on her or she puts something in her mouth while you're sleeping. Pack-in place are $50 on Amazon.
So obviously a lot of really valid points from this creator. You know, I have no points that I disagree with or even have a response to, because I fully back and agree with everything that she said. Steph, for the longest time, has said, oh, we're looking at a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. We want a fenced-in backyard. This person was allegedly offering her even more than that at a super insane steal as far as the rent price goes, and she turned it down. And I know what she's gonna say. She'll be like, oh, they're lying, you know, y'all believe anything you see on the internet. You know, I tend to side with anyone else aside from her because she has a history of lying and misleading and misrepresenting situations. So I fully believe this. I am also on board with the idea that them being in this situation right now is part of her rage bait, which is her kind of blueprint for how she makes content. And once that goes away, then everyone ignores you. You can't have people lose interest in this circus that she's creating. And the only reason that it makes me so irate and upset is because you wanting to go viral with rage bait should never negatively impact your children. That's a hard stop. I've said many times, rage bait all you want, do whatever, but once you're negatively impacting your children, your family members, your spouse, your partner, whatever it is, that's where I have a really hard stop on it. And aside from this housing situation, how many times have I said, okay, you know, she's gotten job offers, whatever. Why not go apply at a daycare where you can have your kids in the same building as you and help them prepare food? Or, you know, take one of their open positions. You're going to have your kids in the same building as you, and then you're able to make an income off of it as well. And even if it wasn't a daycare, like I've said before, because of their situation, they're eligible for daycare vouchers, but she wants everything to remain the exact same and continue to monetize off of it. So she can say whatever she wants to say. She can defend or act like, you know, she doesn't see anything and is in a weird phase of denial. But I side with this. I think it did happen, and I fully believe that she is just stuck on remaining the same. Even though she has lost a bunch of her paid subscribers, people are losing interest, I still think that she wants to remain the same because it's rage bait. And that's all she has to rely on. What a sad existence. You call yourself a mommy or parent content creator, and all you have is traumatizing your children and utilizing rage bait to get views. That is pathetic. As usual, I've had quite enough of this disgusting mess. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.